first stop in El Salvador, San Salvador, El Salvador, Iglesia Rosario. Iglesia El Rosario. Love those colors, the stained glass. It's amazing color, the reflections that you get. This is, looks like all concrete structure. It's open to the air. And although it's very warm outside, it's comfortable in here. There's the entrance. $2 fee for foreigners to come in and take a look. Reasonable. And they have the color purple here behind the altar, which is the color during the period of Lent leading up to Easter. It's just an amazing structure. And you have here in the back, there's a smaller altar. So it's like a little chapel back here. And this over here looks like Stations of the Cross. Yes. Incredibly unique. Stations of the Cross in concrete. Never seen that before. Looks like concrete and steel. There's a crypt over there. Iglesia El Rosario in San Salvador, El Salvador. Wonderful place. And this is the National Cathedral of El Salvador. And this is the palace, Palacio Nacional, which I believe is also a museum. And I think this is the National Library, the Biblioteca. Obviously a much more modern structure, but this is the center of the classic old section of San Salvador. The statue here. You come to these, oh, there's a selfie spot, El Salvador. And Gerardo Barrios. Maybe this is Plaza Nacional. I get my plazas mixed up all the time. Lots of pigeons. Some of them are sleeping, you gotta watch out. Biblioteca Nacional de El Salvador. Okay, so you want a high minimum wage. Look out for a barista bot. I just saw that. Barista bot. Coffee making bots. The future is here in El Salvador. So this is Catedral Metropolitana. They don't want photography inside, which I respect. Lovely cathedral. And this is Plaza de Capitan Martin Barrios. I incorrectly named it earlier. So it's the National Palace, the National Library, and on the far end of the plaza there is a giant El Salvador, which I took a picture of earlier. It is a sunny and warm day here in San Salvador, which I'm not complaining about. So I think next I'm gonna see what's in the National Palace, and then probably time for a coffee. And there's a few coffee places around here. One thing in Central America, they appreciate good coffee. Gerardo. I think that's a hotel. When I was looking at hotels, Gerardo is one of them. Expensive. Where I'm staying is okay though. So I'm gonna stop here and take a quick photo. This is like my fourth take. Capitan General Gerardo Barrios. This is his square. And this is the old center of San Salvador, the cathedral, the National Palace, which I just toured, the National Library, and some more areas around here. There's a Wendy's on the corner. They love Wendy's here. They really love Wendy's. I've seen so many Wendy's and a number of Pizza Huts. I've heard that they're closing Pizza Huts in the US, but I've seen many of them in Central America. So, it is a hot day, but a beautiful day here in San Salvador, El Salvador. Here is a garden with a magnificent fountain that I stumbled upon. It's adjacent to the National Palace and the National Library. See people up top. I guess there's a roof deck. So maybe I'll see if I can go up there before I head back. But yeah, just stumbled upon this beautiful, massive garden, and the building right next to it is part of the National Palace, and it is currently being renovated. So there's a lot of workers and a lot of noise over that way. It's just about midday, or a little bit later than midday, about 12:30. And it's hot. Woo. But I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying it.